Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crossing the Line. We're going to take a look at this story from the Daily Mail. Yevgeny Prigozhin plane was bombed the other day. If you don't know who he is, he was the leader, the man in front of the Wagner group. He was the leader of the Wagner group, who was the group that attacked or apparently had a coup against Russia the other week. And he is not a very nice person, so no one should be shedding tears over this. But apparently a lot of people are. Did Putin kill him? Obviously Putin killed him. I mean, he didn't just die of natural causes. Your plane just doesn't randomly blow up after you have a coup attempt against Putin. But we'll read this story here from the Daily Mail. New clues suggest Yevgeny Prigozhin plane was bombed. Videos show that buyers viewing the plane on the day it crashed, as jet owners say no repairs were carried out despite the stewardess revealing last-minute maintenance. Fresh clues in the mystery surrounding Wagner warlord, I suppose you'd call him warlord. Yevgeny Prigozhin's plane was crashed and suggested a bomb was planted on board the private jet. Video has emerged that appears to show people posing potential buyers on board who said that Prigozhin's private jet hours before takeoff in a serious security breach. They were registered as passengers of the private jet in order to be let through by airport security in Moscow, and then claimed that they were potential buyers according to the Telegram channel, which is considered to have the close ties to the Russian security forces. The potential buyers, including a woman with a handbag, reportedly had access to the plane around 1 hour before 9:30 or 10:30 a.m. Wednesday morning, just hours before it crashed in the early evening, adding a suspicions that the plane might have been tampered with. And adding the speculation further, the owners of the aircraft Brazilian company, Embraer, revealed that they have no repairs carried out on the plane since 2019 because of international sanctions that have blocked the Western manufacturers from providing parts or supports the planes operated in Russia. Wow. But this contradicts the testimony of a stewardess, one of 10 people on board the stricken plane, who have told relatives prior to the aircraft's takeoff from Moscow's Sheremetyevo airport that the flight had been delayed due to a technical inspection, adding to suspicions that the plane may have been tampered with. Prigozhin had been listed as one of the 10 passengers on board of the doomed plane that crashed into a ball of flames, killing all on board by Russian authorities. And the last night, Vladimir Putin broke his nearly 24 hours in silence to express his condolences to those who died, describing Prigozhin as a man who made serious mistakes in life. Honestly, I don't even know who's on board. Like, if you're Prigozhin, he's obviously a smart dude. He's not just some Russian idiot, you know. You do not get to the head of the Wagner group without being an intelligent person. He doesn't look that intelligent, but honestly, I wouldn't want to fuck with him. He's probably, I believe, he's sitting in the Bahamas somewhere, maybe Jamaica, somewhere nice and sunny, sipping on a few margaritas or drinking a couple of vodkas, enjoying a couple of $100 million that he was given. And I don't know whether I believe he was on that plane or not. Obviously, the plane was shot down and blown up or whatever it was, but I don't know whether he was on there. I mean, that's a perfect excuse to get away from either Putin or the rest of the world, whether Putin had something to do with his death or whether Putin had something to do with that fake coup or whatever the hell it was. Who knows? It's all spy work and crap anyway. No, you're never going to get the real story out of it. We're never going to know. We're never going to know the actual story behind any of this unless someone sees Prigozhin and takes a photo of him. I don't know. That might pop up in 10 years' time going, is this really Prigozhin? Who knows, honestly. It comes as a preliminary US intelligence assessment found the crash was caused by an intentional explosion, but the Pentagon says there was no evidence so far which points to a service-to-air missile defense. Brigadier General Patrick Ryder, Pentagon spokesman, offered up no further details that Evans made his remarks at the Pentagon news conference. Western officials have said Prigozhin was very likely targeted, pointing towards a bomb concealed on board in the international sabotage of the jet. Though Ryder refused to comment on whether the incident was an assassination plot. And Russian outlet Baza, publishing schematics of the plane, pointed to the service compartment near the bathroom and the tail section of the aircraft behind the wings, representing an ideal place to conceal a bomb. I mean, anywhere on a plane is an ideal place to conceal a bomb. Fucking honestly, it doesn't matter. Planes are tin cans that fly through the sky. It contended with theories that Prigozhin's Embraer Legacy 600 jet was shot down by air defense missiles that likely are false, pointing out there were no visible rocket trail, contrails or exhaust plumes in the skies around the crash site. And eyewitnesses from the towns of Kuzenko, close to the location of the crash, saw that the jet exploded in the sky before tumbling to the earth, but did not report any missile strike. It becomes as it emerged a major security breach occurred at the airport in the hours before the crash, involving people posing as potential buyers, according to the Russian Telegram reports. The potential buyers, who had reportedly claimed to be involved in a $4.29 million deal, said to have arrived in the airport of Mercedes when it went through the metal detectors inside. The technician had only had a phone with him. The woman had a handbag. Having examined the inside of the plane for around an hour, they calmly left the aircraft. Soon, Prigozhin, Yutkin, and the others entered the plane. There was an explosion in the air. Telegram channel reported. It comes as stewardess Kristina Raspova, who perished in the crash, later reportedly told her family that the plane had been delayed from taking off due to a technical inspection and undisclosed repairs. But Embraer, the company that manufactures the Legacy 600 aircraft that Prigozhin reportedly perished in, said it had not carried out any repairs on the plane due to the international sanctions imposed on Russia. Meanwhile, it emerged that Prigozhin's body was reportedly identified as a partially missing finger after being pulled from the wreckage of the plane which crashed in Cheif region of Russia. It was claimed last night that reports suggesting a bomb on board was to blame. I don't know what kind of you can see the plane crashing there. I don't know what kind of remains would have been left after that. Like, honestly, there wouldn't be much but charred remains. Maybe the teeth, they can get DNA. I don't know. It added a senior Wagner commander has identified the body from the injury, as well as identifying his second command, Dmitry Yukhin, from his tattoos. It's still unclear whether Prigozhin and several other lieutenants have been killed, whether it was to avenge a mutiny that challenged President Putin's authority. Meanwhile, new footage emerged today of Prigozhin's plane falling from the sky before exploding in a fireball when it hit the ground. See, we can have a look at that. Yeah. That's insane. Oh yeah, that's his missing finger there. Apparently, they use that to help identify him. I don't know about that. Kremlin dismisses suggesting it killed Prigozhin as absolute lies, but won't say if Putin will attend his funeral, claiming he has a very full schedule. I'm going to say if Prigozhin was on that plane, if Russia obviously had something to do with it, why wouldn't they? And honestly, I don't know why they'd even pretend that they didn't. I mean, who are they hiding from? What are they, like? They're not saving face anymore. Russia and Putin obviously don't care what the rest of the world thinks about them after their attack on Ukraine and their invasion. But what do you guys think? Do you think Prigozhin is still alive, hiding somewhere in the Bahamas or wherever else, you know? Or did Putin kill him? Obviously, it was the Russians who blew up his plane. I don't think it'd be anyone else. Maybe the Americans, but you never know. It could have been. Well, they did blow up Nord Stream 2. They did blow up that oil pipeline. Who knows? That gas pipeline, anyway. Who knows? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you in another episode. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.